Okay, the third message for this day, before we go for lunch, is that herbs are effective for cancer. Now, why do I say that? I'm going to give you some evidence. Now, before we talk about effective, not effective, let's get our facts right first. Did you ever read this newspaper cutting? The vice president of a drug company, GlaxoSmithKline, what did he say in the newspaper? He said the drugs for cancer are only effective in 25% of patients. You send them, you do all the whatever it is, give the drug to the patient. Do you ever realize that according to him, it is only effective in 25%? Then what happened to the 75%? Mati saja-saja. Again, I'm telling you, it's not me who say this. They say that. Drug company themselves say that. Okay, what's the next slide? Wow, go and read this journal. Clinical Oncology. There are 3 doctors in Sydney. Graham Morgan, Robin Ward, Michael Butt. If you read that article in Clinical Oncology, it says the overall contribution of cytotoxic chemotherapy to 5-year survival, all right, in adult was estimated to be 2.3% in Australia and 2.1% in United States. People go for chemotherapy, how effective it is? That's the figure. And again, these are doctors in Sydney Hospital who say that. In another article, it says the benefit of chemotherapy have been oversold. Okay, if you know the facts, then only can we understand the effectiveness of herbs. Don't not simply say herb not good, not good. Look at the other side also lah. Read this book, very interesting book, Lying with Authority, written by a medical doctor, Dr. Chestnut. What did he say? Don't you get confused when all the data are like that? 50% and 25% only effective, the other not effective. How many percent then? Don't you get confused? This is somebody has got to be lying. Lying with an air of authority. I am scientist, I am so and so. I tell you that. Somebody must be lying. The vast majority of surgery and drugs, including chemotherapy, does not treat or cure disease. It treats symptoms, often with devastating side effects. Jangan marah saya. That's the man, he's a medical doctor, he writes that book. Okay, what's the next one? No lah, don't blame lah. I like this book very much, The Scalpel and the Soul. Written by, I really respect him, I think he's a very honest neurosurgeon. He wrote this book and he said this: as doctors, we don't generally tell outright lies lah. Don't accuse us like that. But we just don't speak the truth fully. Say one.